Thanks, Wes. And a senior citizen who recently lost his brother to a tragic drowning accident is about to be thrown out of his apartment in the JFK housing community. News Channel 8's Wes Small files the report.
Today, we're in John F. Kennedy housing community, and I'm here with Leon Peterson, and we're going to get into his story. This is his brother. We might all know Loudy, who was found dead about 2 weeks ago in the water. And he was on medication, you might remember. This is a flamboyant racetrack photo because he was a horseman, and he was very well known in the community. We're living here with Loudy just up until 2 weeks ago. Now, you are 62 years of age, which means that you are just a few months away from your Social Security. You are a former government worker. Is that true, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us now, what happened and why am I here at JFK today?
Well, the people for the housing come and told me that I have to leave from here. So,
right after your brother was buried, you were paid a visit from who?
From the people for housing.
From housing community here?
Yeah.
They told you what, sir?
That I have to leave out of the house in the 24th of this month.
24th of this month. That means you have 30 days to leave.
Yeah.
Now, this is one of your neighbors here at JFK who's standing out here, and sir, he talks kind of low with his throat. We understand, but we do understand his plight. He just lost his brother 2 weeks ago, and they knocked on the door and told him he had to leave in 30 days. Do you feel that's right?
I think that ain't right because he take care of it from. Okay, one thing I'm gonna say, right? I used to live with his brother before. A long time. I'm the one that used to take care of his brother, right? So when he came out to take care of his brother, I still been there with them. But then this an elderly man too. You understand? He's a sick man too.
Yeah, we understand that you have diabetes, sir, and both of your feet are swelled, so you can't walk properly.
No.
All right, what would you like for people to do as they watch this tonight? How can you get some help?
I trying to get help. I know I got cases that I've been speaking to you because my feet is hurting me.
You don't want to be homeless, is that it? You would be thrown out in the streets.
Yeah, I don't want to be homeless.
You feel that somebody should at least be counseling? Do you have a counselor from Golden Grove, from the prison authorities, or a social worker to help you?
No.
Has anyone contacted you for some type of bereavement counseling, that you lost your brother, that, okay, we don't want to put you out in the street, there's a waiting list for this apartment, but maybe we could relocate you? Has anyone from John F. Kennedy or housing told you that?
No.
So you just have to leave within 30 days?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will have to make some calls when I go back inside Channel 8 and try to find some help for you and find out what's going on with your case. But as we wrap this all up...
You see, I got disability too. I'm a disability. I have to get something from the doctor to show them, because the doctor don't turn and told me from the time I've been in jail that I'm a disability.
Yes, sir.
So I need to get a form for him so I could show anybody.
Have you been keeping up with all your paperwork for that, or you need some help for that, don't you?
No, I need some help for that, but I have to get it from the doctor. When I took in sick the other day here, when I went to the hospital, he turned and he told me, Peterson, you remember what I told you?
Remember, you can't stand too long.
Yes, he can't stand too long. I'm sorry. Well, we're going to wrap this up, but if there's anyone, a senator out there, or members of the AARP, I mean, this should not happen. Sure, he paid for his crime for 14 years, but then he came out, and his brother was on heavy medication. We lost his brother now out in the water. And this just should not happen, that you knock on the man's door and tell him he's got a few weeks to leave. He's still grieving for his dead brother. The reef is still on the door. If there's any kind of humanity out there watching this tonight, if you have a heart, I think that you should come to this man's aid. So I don't know what kind of numbers to put out, but you could call me at Channel 8 at 778-5008 extension 226. Or you could contact JFK Housing Community here. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And we now understand that the man's stove has been removed from his apartment. He's now unfortunately cooking on a hot plate. We'll stay with this story on News Channel 8. And a boat recently ran aground in Christiansted Harbor, and a concerned Channel 8 viewer alerted Channel 8 for an investigation. The incident happened late on a Thursday night by a seafarer who came into the harbor with little knowledge of the Seastead area. Unfortunately, due to the expense of proper crane salvage, the boat captain may be trapped on the reef for some time. A member of the rescue crew stated anonymously that while a rescue effort is in place for the vessel, time, tide, and temperature are needed to pull the ship out by conventional means. News Channel 8 hopes for the best and thanks the eyewitness who called Channel 8 and allowed us to take photographs of the ship for our use. News Channel 8 thanks you for that tip. And stay with us on News Channel 8. We have more news for you after the break.